Welcome, you guys. How you doing? This is Eric Brent, EBcrypto, Family Cash Machine, and we're gonna do a video on a reaction. We're gonna do a reaction video to Richard Hart and some of the features and functionalities inside the Pulschain. And also, I wanted to give a shout out to the 5555 Club, those elite members of Hexicans, as well as the Pulsachins, and also those who are listening and coming aboard to this great movement. I call it a revolution that's going on right now in the economic arena. There's a huge revolution going on. And as you guys see, inflation at an all-time high, a 40-year high. I believe in the last year, we've looked at about 7% of inflation. And I know back in 2021, there was an announcement by Jerome Powell that inflation was just something temporary. It was just a temporary thing, and it wasn't going to last long. Well, here we are now heading into momentous speeds of inflation. And so we can't stop inflation because the whole system has been puppeteered by the puppet masters, and they're, printing money, but at the same time, they're pulling all the strings and they're doing all these different things politically that gives or diminishes value of a currency. And this is why I'm so excited about cryptocurrency, because again, like I said, you guys, it's programmable money. Think about that. It's money that's programmed. It is not really money, but it is an ability for the internet to store value, and that value could be programmed to give it a different functionality and to have it react and respond differently than currencies in the fiat world that are manipulated by political governments, interest rates, and all this other stuff that they use to manipulate value thereof. So again, we're going to do a reaction video. I want to do a reaction. I want to play a short little video, a clip from an interview from Richard Hart, and we're going to just talk about it a little bit. So let me go now, without any further ado, we're going to go into this particular clip. It's only about a minute long, and we're going to do a reaction to this. So here we go.
Where do you go forward now? What's in your plans?
So my next Pulschain and PulseX are the next things to launch. They're soon, like less than 2 months. The best guesses I have from devs are mid-May. That's the best guesses I've got, which is less than a month. So, but hey.
Wow, less than a month. According to the devs, this is the first time I've heard Richard Hart say this. According to the devs, to the development team, less than a month we are from the launch of one of the biggest airdrops ever in the history of the world in the cryptocurrency industry. We're within a month. We're within a month. I think he said mid-May. So all of you guys have been anticipating and all this pent up anxiety. Hey, you guys, we're almost there. Just bear down. I mean, this is, again, one of the greatest interventions in this industry even, and one of the most exciting times in this industry. And we want to make sure everything's right. Now, I think what's holding it back so far, based on Richard Hart's live last night, was the 18th it went live, was based on the accountability, just making sure all the balances were correct. I think that's the last thing that we're waiting for, is the balances. And so, and some of you guys might think that's an easy task, but I did a video a few weeks ago, or a week ago or so, talking about how huge it is for any company to raise $1 billion. Now we're talking about $2 billion, 1 billion on Pulse, 1 billion on PulseX, all within 1 month period for each one of them, which is a humongous, tremendous task in the corporate world. Again, like I said, it took Microsoft 7 years to create $1 billion, and Groupon's 2.5 years. They were one of the fastest corporations to do it. And here's Richard Hart just giving the word to the Hexicans, hey, I want to do this, and I'm going to do that. And the quickness of the response of the Hexicans and the Pulsicans, I mean, it was just magical. It was a phenomenal to raise over $1 billion in 1 month, and then to turn around in a couple of months and do it again with a whole different idea and concept is just phenomenal. And I want you guys to understand how phenomenal that is. It's not a small thing. So now the task is to make sure each and every individual has their balance sheet correct. Because remember, not only was there $1 billion twice in 2 different projects within a few months, record-breaking, shattering, phenomenal reactions, but there was also over 150 or almost 200,000 people, I believe, that sacrificed. And I'm sure each person didn't sacrifice one. I know I didn't. There were several sacrifices that I made as I was earning different revenue and finding different funds to sacrifice. I might have made 10 or 15 different sacrifices, just between the 2 different sacrifices. I didn't just sacrifice once. It was multiple sacrifices. So imagine 200,000 people making multiple sacrifices, record-breaking, shattering $1 billion in 1 month, momentum twice. So now this has to be all structured and made sure that each individual has an accountability for their sacrifice. And that's kind of where we're at right now. So I just wanted to touch on that. And so that reaction is, we're looking within May the 15th or so. It could be a little longer. It could be a little faster. We don't know. But so far, the development team is saying mid-May. And I don't think there's been a time throughout this whole sacrifice period and waiting period and anticipation period that we actually had that kind of commitment. So I'm very excited about it. If it took another month, I wouldn't be mad, because at the same time, again, this is one of the most phenomenal times ever in the history of this industry. We don't know what's getting ready to happen. We all feel something powerfully something powerfully good getting ready to explode. And this industry has so much demand, and there's so many small problems now with the Ethereum that is stagnating the entire industry. It couldn't be a better time for a project like this to come out. So with that, I'm going to sign out. This is EBcrypto, Eric Brent, Family Cash Machine, all you Hexicans, peace to my Hexicans, Pulsicans, and also the 555 Elite Club. See you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.
Don't touch me!